throw nothing.
You need to throw nothing.
But let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. Okay, and you play receiver in college. Okay, as receivers, okay, it's some plays that if they double you, you know the ball going over there.
Right.
Okay, let's say they call a play for you to run the skinny post. Now, I'm playing on your inside shoulder. So, and I got safety help right there. You ain't gonna be able to run those skinny posts. Because number one, unless I fall down or something, I'm counting in the way to go throw it to time. So they got you supposed to run this skinny post, and you say I'm gonna have to do something else because they done read that. So Tyrone go be open. You don't expect your quarterback to throw that anyway, do you?
No.
If they run over there, okay, I don't care what play is called, but I'm gonna throw it over there anyway. It's
Well, it
two
seems
people
like
over
if
there.
it's a blitz, so the receiver gotta look to see, gotta check the safety and the linebacker. Am I right?
Right. And what initially happens is every play that you have has an adjustment to it because it's all predicated on defense. If it's cover 3, we're gonna run this skinny post like this. If it's cover 2, we're gonna run it like this. So everything is predicated on what type of defense they run. So that's how it goes. And then sometimes when it's a cover 2 or something like that, or you got a blitz, all that's gonna adjust anyway. But everybody has to be on the same page. Everybody has to go out and do a job. Everybody has to go out and the offense has to execute. And that's plain and simple. So when you on offense, it's not just one person. It's all 11. All 11 have to go out and do their job.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day,
if I don't get open, he can't throw me the ball, right?
At the end of the day, I don't like Dak Prescott. I'm gonna keep posting that on Facebook, and cause I done had 7 years of Dak Prescott.
Well, I think it's time for him to
Okay, there's progression and there's regression. Okay, we stuck in the mud with this guy, Ty.
Mediocrity.
We stuck right here, Ty. You lose the same way. The defense shut down the 49ers. They held Debo. They held the 49ers, didn't they? And you couldn't score 2 touchdowns. But he told, I'm gonna tell you, this is what the Dak fans look at. They look at his stats.
I'm not really what you call.
He threw 5 touchdowns against a beat-down Tampa Bay team.
I'm not totally sold on that. I'm just the kind of person don't know who you're gonna get.
Who you gonna replace with?
That's what
you can start growing it. You can do what they did in Green Bay.
Kellen Moore.
We get
Cooper Rush showed you how to play with the team you got. Let the quarterback not try to be a Pro Bowl, run the ball, throw short, quick passes.
So is that part of the offensive coordinator?
But if I'm the offensive coordinator, let me tell you, it's the reason why you cut Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore got picked up the next day. Because if I'm the offensive coordinator, you the head coach, you say, I want you, Jerry Jones hired, and that's the problem anyway. If my job is to call plays, and regardless of them plays that y'all say are bad, every year I call plays, we number 1, 2, or 3 in offense in the whole NFL.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say.
Just say so. And somebody go hire me.
Yeah.
Because if I got the number 1, number 2, number 3 offense in the NFL for about 4 years, am I right, Ty?
Yes.
So them little few plays that y'all say I made bad calls, I made a whole lot of good ones to get us.
Yeah, you had
but it's the
playoffs.
It's the playoffs that Dak is killing us.
But if I'm the head coach, you have to trump the offense coordinator at times. You're his boss at the end of the day.
Oh, boy, say he think Kevin Krause nature said he think Dak is nearsighted.
Yeah, he was nearsighted this year. This year was really, I was really disappointed because I stand up for Dak only because I don't see where you're going to get anybody else. You can get Jeff Goff, you can get all these guys. They just like Dak, in my opinion. I mean, they not at another level higher.
I think they lean on Dax too much to pass the ball is the problem. Man.
That's it right there.
I mean, the same thing you did with Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
The same game plan you had with Cooper Rush is the same one.
But you should demand that. You have to demand that, not let.
But that's a Jerry Jones. I done paid you $300 million. made you, when he signed that money, he was the top, right? I paid you too much money to be a bus driver. They want him, the Cowboy quarterback got to be this glamour position in sports. And, you know, Dak, Romo, ain't nobody really done that.
Troy Aikman wasn't really going to. We ran the ball in the
Troy Aikman was
in football.
This is what Troy Aikman said. I remember when Romo broke the last record that Troy had.
Did you play against Troy Aikman?
I did. We came out the same year, me and Troy.
Okay.
Troy Aikman said about Romo, he said to win big games in the playoffs, he said it's 3 throws you gotta make. He said Romo don't make them 3.
You mean not? You're not talking about Romo. You're talking about.
Now I'm talking. But forget Dak. We ain't got to put Dak on Romo level right now. They the same person.
They the same person.
They stat men. Cause Dak Prescott feast on sorry teams.
So do you think that they're stockpiling the backfield so they can kind of protect themselves from him taking chances like that? Because they really stockpiling the backfield right now. They got Ronald Jones. They Zeke may come back. Who knows?
Zeke may come
Zeke
back.
may come back.
Once they gave Zeke number away, he ain't coming
Yeah,
back.
he can wear 15. And then you got 22 from K-State, Little Deuce. So you really stockpiling the backfield with running backs. You got Pollard coming back. Pollard supposed to be the starter, which I don't think he's
doable. I don't think he's doable. I don't think
I watch
a punishment.
a lot of people talk about Zeke just like you talk about today. But if you watch the game, and I noticed a lot of people don't watch the game, they just talk. He was the best blocking back.
And
And
that's why he was in. That's
why he was in. But you have a big liability when it's 3rd and 8, and that linebacker's coming. You don't know which one's coming, and that running back can't meet that linebacker.
And you don't know if
And it's a
Pollard block it or not.
Stand him up.
And it's a 7-step drop. It ain't a 3-step drop because it's 3rd and 12. So it's got to be at least
five step drop.
Yeah, it's got to go back. And so if you don't have that jawbreaker running back to block like Zeke did, you can have all the running backs in the world. We're gonna be sad.
That's one of the reasons he was in there a lot, and they depended on him. Everybody talking about Zeke, but man, he was probably
best blocker.
He was their best blocker.
From the money that you was gonna pay Zeke to be a blocker, you can just put a lineman in there.
Well, no, you can't do that. See,
put a tight end.
No, it's not. See, you're not thinking right. See, you talking
you'll
about.
You'll get him $15 million just to block.
You watch too much football.
But then where's your threat at the run at?
He wasn't no threat to run.
Yes, he was. He get 3 yards, he get 4 yards, he get touchdown. I mean,
he inside the 5, yeah. In the red zone.
Okay.
I would do Zeke like they did in. I'm inside that 10 yards, especially inside the 5 yards. I'm getting 3 carries.
He showed his toughness by playing on 2 PCLs. He had 2 PCLs 2 years in a row. Played 1 season. He played.
Tyrone is just a pacifist. You know that.
No,
you gotta become a Cowboy pacifist.
No, I'm just.
You got an excuse for every
You want to get rid of him.
Let's just do it.
He want to get rid of everybody. And he think you can just start over. He think it's just easy.
Hey, Wayne, they are failures. They are failures.
So you said Zeke 2 times.
Still baby and Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott got what, 60 yards a game? You can't get 60 yards a game out of college.
But you got to look at his intangibles.
You not looking at intangibles ain't winning games.
But the Cowboys
ain't winning.
The Cowboys got to go back to
the pacifist now.
They have to go back.
You went from fan to the other one of them other.
No, I'm just looking at the real deal.
But they have to go back to being the Cowboys. They had the best interior offensive line probably about 4 or 5 years ago. They don't have that anymore. So you have to build from the inside out.
They are the Cowboys.
The inside
this
out.
This is the Cowboys.
What
you mean they got to go back?
They got to go
back.
This
is who we are, baby.
But they got to go back to that formula.
We got to go back to Jim Johnson in there.
Where they had Emmitt Smith and they ran the ball and they still had 2,000-yard receivers, but they had
he's over there sweating.
But they had a back that rushed for 1,200 yards. Because they were balanced. But now they're not balanced. They're not balanced.
I mean, I just don't believe in.
We are. This is who we are.
What was the record this year?
I don't know. They won 12 games.
Okay, in the NFL, that's pretty tough, right?
I'm not saying they're fair. If your desire, Jerry's satisfied, well, we
packed the stadium. Nobody's satisfied with his
football. We packed the stadium and we won in 12 games.
And just don't give people a trophy. See, you got to go through stuff.
You got to progress. There's no progression. There's
Man.
regression.
So what do you think about the Cowboys draft? Everybody, what you think?
They got the
about
second best defensive lineman in the draft, which they needed a defensive lineman.
And see, everybody tripping, talking about, oh, why they need somebody to put right there that's big.
Yes.
I like him. A Rich Richardson. That's the dumb thing they got the tight end. I said, the dude is known for what? Blocking.
Blocking.
Put him out there and block because they couldn't run.
Right, right.
I think their best draft pick is maybe the sixth draft pick, Deuce.
I don't know. I think Overshawn is still.
Overshawn's not very physical on the point of attack. Overshawn's, if it's direct, this is just me watching him play. If you run at him, because he's not big, he's kind of slight, he's not somebody going to fill a hole. Now he's going to take care of the outside.
He's like a safety.
He's like a safety.
Right.
He's like a safety.
He would
Now
be
it
a big
depends
safety.
on, but they have Jabril Cox who looks just and plays just like that. And he's
And
special.
Jabril Cox keep getting hurt. He got hurt and that threw him back. And with what's Mike Quinn, he ain't waiting on you.
No.
You know, Sam Williams look good too. And see, they draft Cowboys are doing an excellent job drafting. I never heard of Sam Williams, but the dude, if he ain't drunk, high wrecking cars, he looked pretty good on the football field.
Yeah, I mean, and I think they feel their voice. They feel the needs that they need. I just think they need to build from the inside out again. I think they need to build an interior line. That's what Philadelphia has done. Philadelphia started from the inside out. They defensive line, they offensive line, and then everything else comes. I mean,
And
that's the formula.
And I'm going to turn my back when I say this, and we're going to take a commercial break. Not only did they do that, they got a pretty good quarterback too, though.
They got a pretty good quarterback, and they traded, and then they got the best player, I think, in the draft.
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter. I mean, where you get him at?
They've been Philadelphia drafted 5 Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, but we
Five.
don't know what's going to happen in his case. It's still an open case.
Well, Jalen. Yeah.
That,
When he got in trouble, I said he's tailor-made for the Cowboys. He's tailor-made. If he come down there, boy, he be right in on. Hey, you listen to the Barbershop on CBS Sports Radio, Central Texas, 94.5 HD2. We'll be right back.
But if he was available, I bet you they would have drafted
He would have
him.
fit right in with Dallas.
Oh, yeah, they would have
Man, I would have loved to see him. Tyrone, you just done turned to a little pacifist.
Nah,
You just a little pacifist.
I'm just into, I watch the game. I'm not on Facebook. That's why I talk after the game. So I'm not on Facebook. You don't even know who blocks who?
I be watching the game too.
He don't even watch the blocking scheme.
I be watching.
He watch big plays and that's
it. Yeah.
He don't watch blocking schemes. He don't watch blitz packages. He don't watch none of that.
See, that's why I was like watching
With nobody.
people because
Hey,
I'm watching the whole.
watching blocking schemes ain't sexy. I'm just saying.
No, it's not supposed to be sexy. You can see what your team, if your team's gonna be successful. Am I right, Wayne?
Right. I'm watching the whole game.
I'm watching the whole
everything,
game.
Yeah.
And I'm like Wayne, we used to get together at each other's houses, but as you get older, you start watching the game a little bit differently, and you want to kind of like watch the game by yourself.
Right.
Because nobody really is understanding. Nobody saw Zeke pick up that block. Nobody saw that, but now they saw the touchdown Dak threw or the interception, but they don't see if Zeke picked up that block.
And yeah.
And then
They didn't notice that Jason Witten was blocking down the best down blocking tight end. They watched the catches. Nobody watched them.
The dirty work.
you in your room.
So what is that?
You be sitting in your room.
With my phone off now
With
because
your-
you aggravated me.
I see y'all going back and forth on the
He be
city.
sitting in his room, minding his own business, watching the game, and then he turn around and see me and like,
Oh,
Lord,
man, yeah, he got something to say already.
Oh Lord.
It'd be just after kickoff.
Well, we got about 5 more minutes.
Okay.
And I got these folks from, they doing the Bird. Y'all want to pass to that? It's the deal they having at the Birds and Bugs deal. Shrimp bar. They giving me a pass if one of y'all want.
To eat? Is it to eat?
Eat
Saturday?
Saturday.
Bugs, what's that, crawfish?
Crawfish,
You don't eat crawfish?
Sometimes, man, but last time I had some, I was in Houston, and this getting glad is so hot, it took 2 days for my damn mouth to cool down.
And I can't eat. I ain't never had
I
no
was
crawfish.
it took me 2 days. 2 days for my mouth to cool down.
I ain't never had no.
You know, next we have to get Gary in here with Wayne. We need Gary and Wayne. We need to get some stuff straight.
Uh-oh. Man, Jeremy.
Those three. Because he's saying stuff that I never saw happen. I never know it happened. Say, he raced me. Say,
He beat you
He
and all
beat me.
that. I'm gonna have to get him to listen to the show.
yeah, you gotta get him to listen to the show. You got somebody that's gonna come here?
Yeah, they be coming in there full. So we got about, what time they coming in, see?
They hear. I'm gonna let y'all sign off though. I want you to hear my theme music though, man, cause
You done changed again?
Wayne, you a dry hater. You know that. Just straight dry hater.
John Amos and